Hey guys, it's Gigi. Welcome back to my channel. Wait one sec. Is there a green screen behind me? Should we snap our fingers and see where it takes us? I'm down if you are. Oh, no. Please, please, please. My eyes are gonna water and my lashes will fall off. Next. It's beautiful out here, but... Oh God, this feels nice, but it's getting a little hot. I think it actually might be too hot. My curls are gonna fall. Too dry. Okay, I'm into this. Ew, sir, get away from me. If you know, you know. Okay, this is much more like it. I wanted to start off the year and talk about all the products that I am obsessed with. There are so many products in front of me and I just can't wait to dive in because these are literally products that are tried and true. Like, these are products that I genuinely use in my every single day life, and I feel like they are for the beauty girl, the less high maintenance guy, or anybody in between. Like, these are just products that are honestly genuinely the best, and I only want to share the best with you. So before we get started, are we living for the pink hair? I just wore her in New York Fashion Week and I got a lot of comments saying like, oh my God, where is she from? And I was like, girl, the bottom of a basket in my closet. I was packing for New York Fashion Week and I was like, who is she? And I was like, maybe I'd just bring her. So I like chucked her in the suitcase. I would absolutely never permanently dye my hair pink, except for that one time that I did. But I would never do it again. First thing I want to talk about is Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. This stuff literally is magic. I used to get, on my natural hair, obviously this is like not mine, but gee, thanks, just bought it, whatever, thank you, next, yes, and. I used to always stand by getting like Brazilian blowouts or like keratin treatments, whatever they're called, and especially since I've gotten my new hair from the back of my head put in the front of my head from my hairline surgery. If you guys haven't seen that video, go on my channel, check that out. Don't get me wrong, I love a tight curl, but when it's all uneven all throughout your head, like some are tight curls, some are loose curls, some are this, some are that, some are the other, it's just like, what is this blending pot of hair textures? I will get into my hair loss journey a little bit later in this video. She's the one, and she's a drugstore brand, so love. I just mentioned my hair loss. This guy I recently went to decided to bleach all of my hair off, and I have always been told by hairstylists that I've had the thickest, the fullest. They wash my hair and then they blow dry it and they're like, oh my God, you have so much hair. And I would be like, wait, really, you think? Tell me more, don't stop. But I went to this new guy and he basically fried all of my hair off. And I've always heard about blonde girls having that happen to them. And I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad for you because my hair is just so thick and luscious and gorgeous. Like, that would never ever happen to me. But it did. And it can happen to all of us. So I've been taking the Nutrafol Women tablets. It's 4 a day and it's a lot, girls. This is one of them. I've heard such great things about this product, and I was listening to a podcast and somebody was like, oh my God, I love my Nutrafol. I'm obsessed with it, whatever. And I was like, I think I have that. So I like ran upstairs and I was like, I need to get back on this. So I found an old bottle, finished it. This is my second one, and I've noticed such a difference. I've always been weird because I feel like if I take a hair supplement, it will make everywhere else on my body / face grow, which is really triggering, not cute whatsoever. But at this point, I was just like, F it. Like, I'm just gonna literally take it. I'm gonna stick by it. I'm gonna take it every single day. We'll see what happens. I've noticed more strength in my hair whenever I wash it. It feels like less thin, less stringy. Are we getting sick of my bedroom? I think we should switch it up. Different. So this next need isn't a product, but it is something for your mind. And that's why I felt like this was such a great partnership to make BetterHelp the sponsor of today's video. It's a new year. Everyone has their New Year's resolutions, but I really feel like it's such a great way to work on yourself. And I feel like whatever it is, everybody should strive for greatness. What I love about this is that a therapist can help you and talk you through anything that you're going through and help you make smart decisions for your future success. And my link could help you do so with 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/GigiGorgeous. They have over, wait for it, 30,000 therapists to cater to your needs specifically. The beauty of this is you can do a phone call, video chat, even like messaging, whatever is like most comfortable for you. And hands down, two of my favorite things about BetterHelp are you can switch out your therapist at any single time, and they give you the option to have a group therapy session. So I fully co-sign on BetterHelp, and it's so easy to get started. All you have to do is fill out a simple questionnaire, which basically helps match you with the right therapist, and then schedule your weekly sessions in whichever way you prefer. And you can text your therapist at any time. Once again, my code for 10% off your first month with BetterHelp is betterhelp.com/Gigi Gorgeous. All right, I've been obsessed with skincare recently. My skin has been a piece of ever since I stopped estrogen. I've talked about this. I've been off estrogen for God knows how long, maybe honestly 2 years now. And I feel like estrogen was like my beauty shot. It helped me not break out. And as a teenager, I was on Accutane. I'm the kind of girl that literally will be like, oh, I have a breakout. It's fine. Just put more makeup over it. But like, I'm not actually dealing with the problem. I went back to basics, and the Ultra Facial Cleanser is the best cleanser, gets everything off. I'm a double cleanse kind of girl, but this stuff foams, and I am a foam. I'm the exact same way with shampoo. Like, if it doesn't suds up and like create this like huge mound of bubbles, I'm like, is it working? I cannot live without this. I'm obsessed. If I could make love to it and have its babies, I would. And its counterpart, the Ultra Facial Cream. This is a really little one. I just got this from the airport, but I feel like moisturizer for me is so hit or miss. It's either too rich or too drying. I wake up flaky. This stuff just neutralizes everything. Like, literally when I put this on, I'm like, oh my God, I'm normal. Kiehl's is just the one. I don't know what it is. It just is so, so gorgeous. And this Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner before all the Kiehl's, I could die. Literally, it makes everything so clean, so smooth. It's just the tea. It's just the tea. She's fierce. Okay, out of the corner of my eye, this is like totally haunting me. The Milk of Magnesia that's here. And this is not for anal pleasure. Or what is it? Oh, relief. Technically, this is used for stool softening relief within as little as 30 minutes. If you use a little bit of this on all of your shiny areas and just a little bit, let it dry, this will keep you matte all night. I use this on days where I know I'm having a long day, a long shoot day. You're like, oh, like maybe it might crease or move or whatever. A little bit of this as your primer, gorgeous. But she looks a little weird, so I feel like if you are gonna do this, maybe put her in a different jar so people don't know that you're using that. Especially if you're dating somebody new, they're like, why do you have Milk of Magnesia out on your vanity? You're like, I don't know. All right. Oh. So since there are so many hair products in here, I don't know why I didn't wear my natural hair, but I really wanted to suggest this hair care line for anybody that is blonde. I've tried everything. Drugstore, high-end, custom-made formulas. This really, really, really is the best, and it'll get your hair not that icy, overtoned, almost gray-looking hair. It'll just take away all the brass and the yellow and the orange, so you won't look like a mess. So this is the Oribe Bright Blonde. When my hair has so much buildup, so much product, I reach for the Oribe. You know, if it's a favorites video, there's gonna be a fragrance. This right now is my favorite. It's the Carolina Herrera blush, I think it's called. It just smells like, one sec. It just smells like Too Good For You. It's just so girly and pretty, and every single time I wear this, I get such amazing compliments. And like the bottle, are you kidding me? Let's talk nails. This is Queen Custom Claws. She does custom press-on claws for your nail size. I feel like when I have no nails, I'm like, oh my God, am I at the deli? Because it's giving sausage. This is a little ombre set she did for me. Whether you're on a budget or you just don't like going to the nail salon, I know it can be very tedious, girl. Them asking me like more stones, more designs, I'm like, I hate confrontation, so fine. And then you look at the time and it's been 7 days. Next two things are gonna be quickies because I feel like they're very obvious, but these Lumify eye drops are so game changing. These make the whites of your eyes really white. Anybody with any sort of redness in their eyes, I'll literally like scavenge through my purse, reach down, get the Lumify and be like, oh, just try this on one eye and see how you like it. And then after like 2 minutes of like having it sit in, they're like, oh my God, That's Jason Bourne. Next one that's so obvi that like goes with my hair a little bit right now is the On Till Dawn One Size Mattifying Setting Spray. My skin is pretty dry most of the time, and sometimes I'm like, okay, let me lock it in with powder, lock it in with a mattifying setting primer, lock it in with matte foundation. And then if I'm in like a hot climate or something like that, I'll notice my makeup is like separating a little bit. And I'm like, wait, what? Like everything on my face is matte. What else can a girl do? Literally nothing locks in my makeup harder than this. I will stay matte. I will stay fresh. It is like the best setting spray on the market for like days. You know, like not just like a day, like a day. Next thing you need in 2024, Loving Tan. I've gotten professional spray tans, but a lot of them have this olivey, yellow, orange undertone, whereas the Loving Tan, this one is the maximum. Obviously, I'm a pro and I like it dark. This gives you like the most reddish, brownish tone that looks like you're almost like a little bit sunburnt, I would say, like, which is like a bad thing to some people, but I would rather that than be like bright orange or have too much green in my spray tan, and those who spray tan will get it. This is just like the perfect tone. It's so good. All of their shades are amazing. I've used light, medium, dark, maximum. This one's like experienced tanners only. Like maybe not start with this one, but like this is the brand. Since we're rocking the pink hair today, this is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake Powder. This stuff is really fragrant, but it will brighten the eyes like so much. It's insane. Like if you're looking for a really, really bright under eye, which is something that I personally love and have always loved and will always love, write that on my tombstone. So next, my beauty queen of life, New Jersey icon, dear friend, Carly Bible came out with her new beauty line, and it is literally so good, you guys. So this is the palette. Don't mind it because I've been using it like legitimately every single day. It is so dirty. Looks like this. This just shows you that I actually like the product, because if it's super clean, obviously she's not using it. But the lip glosses are actually really what I wanted to highlight. These are the Beauty Bible's lip glosses. This one is in Barbara, and I've used so much of this already. They're just so beautiful and silky. They feel like lip balm. Like literally, she just did like the best job with this formula, and I'm just so obsessed. My least favorite thing with a lip gloss is if it's like thick, too pigmented, and too sticky. And like this is all of not that. Like it is just like thin, feels like a lip oil, has a little bit of color. So shout out Carly Bible. Definitely go check out her collection. You guys know I've been on a fitness journey. I am a little tiny bit of a makeup wearer to the gym. Like just like a little bit. But this Pixie Satin Lip Tint in Adore is something that I've been wearing all the time. It's this bright red, intimidating color. But when you put it on and blend it out with your lips, it just gives you that like fleshy, hydrated glow. And my lips honestly suck. They have like no pigmentation whatsoever. I don't know if it's like a lip filler thing or like extremely white girl thing. It's like, do I need to go get like a lip blushing appointment? A little bit of this will go a long way. You could use this on your cheeks, on your eyes. It stays forever. And if you're like me and want to get crazy, obviously, because I am, the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum is your ticket. This stuff burns. Sometimes I'll use this just actually as my lip gloss, but other times I'll use it on bare lips to give myself a little plump. I'll kiss my husband as I'm leaving, and he'll text me like, what did you put on your lips? My lips are on fire. And I'm like, oh, don't you love it though? He's like, no, I don't love it. I didn't put it on, but I just love the sensation of it. I love the feeling of like tingliness on my lips. I've had so much filler in the past, but since I've gotten it removed, when I do this, I'm like, ooh, give me that filler sensation again. Mascara you need right now, which I feel like is so underrated, is the Gwen Stefani Can't Stop Staring mascara. It is so black. It is so juicy, but dries so waterproof. My number one thing when I put mascara on my bottom lashes is that it transfers onto my skin, onto my cheeks, and leaves like little dots and just like ends up looking like an eye bag. We all know what that feels like. This stuff never does that to me. I'm also so obsessed with her. I'm low-key wondering how she's not bald because she bleaches her hair so much. Her hair is always bleached like to the root. I'm like, how is that not falling off yet? All right, my products are kind of everywhere. I hope I got through everything. I love you guys so much. Let me know what I'm missing out on and what I need to try. Although I do have my staples, I'm ready to try something new if you guys are really, really diehard about it. Thank you for watching today's video, and until I see you in my next one, stay gorgeous.